Animal TTC here with some pickups, mail days, all that good stuff. Let's get started. A Johnny Latner auto out of Skybox. David DeCastro out of Strata autograph. Numbered to 99, 33 of 99. And Hines Ward out of 2005. Leaf Limited. That's a helmet piece there. That was kind of cool. Something a little different. And that is 41 of 100. I always thought the helmet cards were kind of cool. And that is one of the things that Upper Deck got wrong with their Sweet Spot product. I remember when I first came across the product, I had asked the card shop guy if it actually had, like the helmets they had in there were actual helmet, or if it was just kind of like a fake whatever. And he said he wasn't sure, but he was pretty sure it was, fake. But he hadn't busted any product or hadn't seen any of it busted, so he wasn't positive. So I busted it, got a pretty sweet hit out of it. I can't remember if it was Paul Hornung or Bart Starr, but it was one of the two, one of the Green Bay guys from back in the day. But, once seeing it in person, it was pretty obvious that it wasn't a real helmet. And, I get they couldn't have done all of them, with the helmets, but, they had that tier system again. We all know how I feel about that. I think they switched it up a little bit. They had different kind of logos and stuff like that, or have a logo, or have the team name for lower numbered stuff. Again, just not enough to really, crank my shaft. So, but I think if they would have done, like maybe numbered some to 10 or 5, which I think they did, but actually done authentic helmet signed, piece in there, I think that would have made for a really, really fun product to bust, because you'd have always been looking for those, authentic helmets, signatures. But, alas, that was not to be. So that is sad. It makes me sad. But moving on to happier things and happier products. National Treasures is now in effect, and it has a decent amount of Steelers in them. I've got a lot of them, a lot of the players from previous years of National Treasures, so I don't think I'm going to necessarily go out there and try and hunt down, a Joe Green or a Jack Lambert, because I've got, Joe Green and Jack Lambert in the prior years' National Treasures. But who knows? It's me. I might just, decide. But I got Frenchie here. The Century Legends version. And I think this is numbered out of 49. I doubt you can see that. Oh well. It's 49, trust me. Again, another great year for a great product. Very nice, clean look. There's a couple guys I do want to get out of it. I would like to get a Jerome Bennis out of this year, because I haven't gotten any of the prior years. And I want to see a DLC Greenwood also, because I don't have anything of his either, out of National Treasures. And now for part one of the main event. This was a sort of local pickup. Wasn't from my in-town one, but a card shop within the Hundo Mile radius. Who's that? Who that? Oh, that's Terry Bradshaw. Autographed football. This is a pretty cool football. I really like. You got the Steelers logo there. And the other part of the white. You got all that fun stuff from all the Super Bowls. Pretty cool. Funny story about this. When I saw it in the case, I just asked the guy working, "Oh, what's the story with this football?" And he's like, "Oh, well, we got it in some kind of estate auction or something like that. It didn't have any authentication or anything like that, so that's why it was selling for the price it was selling for. So I asked him to take it out of the case and just want to take a quick look at it. And, while he's doing that, he's all telling me, we compared it to some on eBay and stuff like that, and they're pretty sure it's authenticated. And I'm kind of going, yeah. Like, just let me see the ball, and I'll make my own determination on its authenticity. While I was looking at it, I noticed, look at that. It had been authenticated. It was just on that small little sticker there. By a company called Global Authentics, not to be confused with GAI, even though apparently they do offer, like, GAI is defunct or something like that now, but their website, the GA website, does allow you to still dump their numbers in them, and it will show, like, the authentication numbers and stuff like that for GAI, which is pretty cool of them. I'm not sure why they would do that. I'm sure there's some kind of, like, story about, mergers and taking over or some such nonsense, but GA, it seemed like a pretty, legitimate authentication service and stuff like that, so I went for it. I dumped the number that they had on there, and sure enough, autographed football, Terry Bradshaw, and I was like, oh, awesome. So I got this for a song, just because, quote unquote, it wasn't authenticated. I even talked the guy down, like, $5, just because, yeah, I can be that way. So, anyway, here's the Terry Bradshaw football. I think, to be honest, I like the football almost better than the autograph, because that's a pretty cool looking football, in my opinion. But it doesn't hurt that it's got a Terry Bradshaw autograph on it, I assure you. And then for the main event, this was a recent eBay pickup. I'm pretty pumped about this. It's, whoop, whoop. Oh, that's a D. That's a D. And who is that? Oh, it's Terry Bradshaw. And what's it number 2? Let's see if we can get it. Ooh, kinda. It's a 101. Yeah, and a 101. So there you go. Pretty pumped about that. Out of Top Supreme. The latest offering from Top Supreme. So yeah, I was pretty pumped about that. Oh, Ken. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, kind of. No. That's good enough. But yeah, nameplate patch there, 2-color. The D. And I don't know if you're going to see there. You can kind of see right there. Maybe some threads there from the S got on there. So it's got a little extra. So yeah, there it is. Looking awesome. A welcome addition to my collection. But that's what I got for now. I got 3 cards coming in. I kind of started out slow on this buying, and then all of a sudden I'm back to the way it was last year around this time, buying up everything I see. I got really excited. 2 of the cards that are coming in. Hopefully I'll be able to get the 3rd one around the same time too. I'm looking at picking up the 3rd one. I've only seen 3, but it's the long-awaited return of one of my favorite products. It's not coming back as the sole product. It's coming back as a subset concept. But just seeing that out there really gets my juices flowing. I'm pretty excited about that. I already talked to the local card shop guy and said, buy some of this up for you. I'll take it off your hands. So he's going to get some of that in for me. I mean, even though I've pretty much bought every Steeler auto out of the product that I've seen surface, but I'm kind of hoping there's some more out there, maybe some short prints or something like that. I know that I did that with the first time I saw the product, so maybe that'll be back again. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. But you may have already guessed if you pay attention to my videos. But if you haven't, the big reveal will probably be sometime mid-next week is when I expect them in there. And I'm also expecting another fabulous edition that I'm pretty pumped to show off. So This is Animal TTC signing off.